Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now hopefully we're live on YouTube for a free-to-play completion run of the brand new Uncollected that came out yesterday. So we're actually doing it in the first 24 hours as opposed to the last couple of days this month, so I want to be on top of it and just get it done, because this month as well isn't looking anywhere near as menacing as the Silver Surfer was in the previous month, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. But let's just check. Are we live? Has everything gone successfully live? I don't think any notifications have been sent out because there's currently nobody in chat. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like we'll see what happens in a few minutes' time. Let's start off with a little bit of Sabretooth, and hopefully somebody joins in my live stream, man, or I'm just gonna be talking to myself for an hour. That'd be an awfully sad reality there. But let's go straight in for a special one. Convert that Fury. Have a cheeky little dodge on that. But I'm excited to take on Nova and Squirrel Girl today. Because I've done like 2 runs on Nova on the initial stream. And we only had 1 fight against Squirrel Girl. We almost one-shot her with Cyclops. So I think Sabretooth, man, is hopefully can do some work there. Yo, what is up, Swordfish, Lol Pump, Shadow, Arrow, Piyush, Jacob, Fear. Nice to see you all knocking about on today's live stream. Thank you very much for joining me. It seems like initial notifications didn't get sent out, so I was definitely talking to myself for the first minute or so of the live stream. But how's everybody finding the new monthly event, lads? Are you impressed, disappointed? Is it too hard, too easy? What are your thoughts on this month? Let me know in live stream chat. I've seen a lot of positive reactions to this month's event so far. It seems like a very nice way to start off the year. But some of those, later bosses in the epic difficulty of the daily one, man, can be a little bit of a menace to deal with. Yo, what's up, Frost? Hope you're doing well. Callum is my favourite Campbelly guy. Always great to see you knocking about there. Miguel, morning from Los Angeles. Hope you're doing well, dude. Jimmy Johnson, Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. And having a great 2020 so far. It's been an interesting year in the first week or so. We're off to a very big start, but MCOC ain't doing too bad. From looking at, Squirrel Girl, on some of the content creator program videos, she looks really good, man. She looks like she hits like a freaking truck. 5-star rank 3. I was really impressed with the damage output just from watching some videos, but it's also a little bit weird to watch her fight just because the combo meter is not a means of tracking, it's kind of a means of currency. So I'm excited to play her myself, man. Hopefully you can get the 3-star today, because it's only like an hour and a half till the crystals go live. And of course, boys, we're going to be going in for a big old chunky round of Cavalier crystals. So I'm looking forward to it. This month's event is a great way to start the year, but will it last is the question. Oh, I don't know. I certainly hope so, man. I would think that this year, if there was a time to try and prove that they can continually do better every single month, would probably be the year they want to do that, because they're taking a huge risk by launching, like as a company, launching a new game as well, Realm of Champions. So I would assume they want to get in people's good books. But who knows, my friend, who knows? It's Kabam, you never can tell. It's always a super fun roller coaster of, it could be a really good month, or there could be all sorts of weird server issues and maintenance and lag and bugs. But it's the fun of playing Marvel Contest of Champions. You never know what's going to come out of the next crystal, and you never know what's going to come out of the next patch. Just very intriguing there. Yo, what's up, Big Blue? Hope you're doing well, dude. Nice to see you knocking about in chat today. Hey, Cian, I just had an interview to apply for an international school. Wish me luck. Hopefully they will accept me. Well, considering you spell luck and accept me incorrectly, I'd say your chances are slim, but you never know, mate. You never know. Like, best of luck anyway, my dude. Because, yeah, hopefully it's a good place. But even if it doesn't work out, man, everything happens for a reason. you'll be in the right place at the right time for something. I think this is the easiest Uncollected in a while. I've only done the completion so far, and that seemed very straightforward on my main account. So we'll see how I feel after this, but from what I'm, you know, hearing from a lot of people, man, a lot of people are saying it's the easiest one we've had in a while. But I also think the bosses are a lot less annoying than the previous month as well. Like Squirrel Girl seems a lot less annoying than that friggin' Power Shield Aegon. That had like double power gain. And Nova seems a lot less annoying than that Life Cycle Silver Surfer. So, yeah, they seem like less annoying bosses, man, but who knows. Seen looking like a whole snack today. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Green Swamp Onion. I certainly appreciate the kind words there. I pulled the 6-star Dormammu yesterday, but I'm actually really pleased about the pull. He's my 5th 6-star champion. Fair play, dude, man. Fair play. Dormammu, he's still got, like, a lot of utility packed into him. It's just, I haven't played with Dormammu in a while, but I remember somebody saying in chat the other day that his damage just still feels like very, very underwhelming. But I don't know, man. I'm keen to play about with him at some point as well, because it has been an awfully long time. And because we've got the tunnel vision node here, we're going to do medium, straight, heavy combos, I think makes the most sense. The attack is a bit slow on Sabretooth, though. Come on, mate, we need those bleeds. Bit of a dodgy backdraft there. There we go. Oh, come on, mate. One more combo. Let's go. This might do it if we get 2 bleeds. Oh, yep. This man's down. There we go. Nice little one to finish. That Red Hulk, you do need to play a little bit differently, but that isn't much of a big annoyance once you get used to fighting that one. So I don't think that node is too bad in all honesty. Just means you have to do short on combos, medium light medium, or like medium heavy attacks, and then it's a pretty straightforward way to get around it. Right, so we've got the Ghost up here. Let's go to the left hand side. We have a Nick Fury to fight first though, but it's not an overly stacked Nick Fury, so maybe it's not going to be too bad. We'll see, man. My favorite Marvel character in the game. Oh, I don't know, bro. It might be Doctor Doom. Might be Doctor Doom. I freaking love my Doctor Doom, man. He shreds. So it may be Doctor Doom. But I love my boy Nick Fury as well. Oh, okay. That was lucky, man. Dude, the bleed took him out before that unblockable special one, so I'm very, very grateful for that. That was sick. Yo, what's up, True Eagle? Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you knocking about in chat today. Just bought a 6-star Invisible Woman. I actually think she's a bad, what is it, 6-star champion to get. Got a lot of damage output, a lot of mitigation when it comes to damage that she takes from blocks and stuff, and invisibility can be a nice safety net. She's a little bit tricky and impractical to play in a lot of scenarios, and I do think out of all the Fantastic Four, she is the worst of them. However, you know, it's better than, I would say, probably about 70% of the champions you could get out of that crystal. So overall, still a pretty decent result, man. How do I get so many 6-star shards to open so many 6-star crystals in a short amount of time? If you're on about my main account, I'm a blubbery whale. If you're on about my free-to-play account, bro, I get like one 6-star champion every 3 months. It's It's mainly just doing uncollected and events 100%. But yeah, 6-star shards are certainly not easy to come by, mate. Kai says, I got very, very short hair today, and I don't like it. Now I am so disappointed. Sad face. I almost cried. Well, Kai, the good news is, my friend, and this is marvellous news, the good Lord above has blessed you with the ability to grow that hair back. So wipe away those tears, my son. Put on a baseball hat, and chin up, lad. Chin up, lad. It's going to grow back. And like in a week's time, I can almost guarantee you're not going to care about it. It's always the way with a haircut, man. I remember being a little bit younger, always wanted my hair as a massive mop. You'd rather have a short and tidy cut than be too much of a mop head. As I learnt looking back on my teenage photos, man. Because I was a massive mop head back in the day. I had one wild mop up there. So, you know, maybe good things will come. Maybe you'll find like a good middle ground between where it is now and where it's going to be, and you're going to be proper happy about that. Adrian says, a generic awakening gem on Doctor Doom, not for prestige. What's the awakened abilities again? Yeah, it's not really needed. It's like a super nice to have, because it benefits him a little bit in the Arcus and Hyperion matchups. But I probably wouldn't use a generic awakening gem on him, like just for uses, man. It's a very, very small benefit. The awakened ability is, you know, it's got a few uses, but at least in my opinion, it's very minor. And Doom is a champion you can confidently rank up, like without the awakened ability. So yeah, Adrian, personally, I probably wouldn't go for it. Have I watched Vinland Saga? I haven't. I've heard it's very good, though. So I need to get around to it at some point. I believe it's on Amazon, correct? So yeah, I need to give it a watch at some point, dude. But yeah, Adrian, we'll get you up there in a second. As our blubbery as well. Thank you very much for the RON10 super chat. I'm very sorry that I don't know what currency RON is, but I'll quickly bosh it into the old Google currency translator. And we'll get it figured out, my friends. So thank you very much for your super chat. My opinion, what's the worst mechanic in the game right now? Oh, I don't know. I don't like glancing, man. Glancing's not a fun mechanic. There's just all sorts of like little bits of fun and interactive damage here and there. Not a big fan of. But glancing, I don't know. I just get so triggered whenever I fight an Ant-Man there. So I don't like glancing. What was another bad mechanic? I totally forgot. There are too many of them, man. Too many of them. Okay, so that is Romanian Lou. Is that how I say it? I think that might be it, but that's the equivalent to $2.50. So thank you very much, Adrian. Absolute mad love. Drew, congrats on winning at New York Comic Con. Thank you, dude. It was a very good daily final. Unfortunately, wasn't prepared for that proper final champion boss there, having not done 100%. But next year, boys, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to be going for that final spot. Probably have somebody like the Abyss Collector or, you know, the Grandmaster or somebody just stupidly hard as the final boss. So I'm curious to see what they do. Oh, Alexander, I know you've commented it about 10 million times. I will get around to checking it out at some point, dude. Aspect of War. Yeah, Aspect of War and Evolution. They are not fun nodes at all, man. Certainly not too fussed about those ones. Oh, thank you very much, Haroon. Hope you're doing well, dude. Yeah, I've actually only watched a couple of episodes of Berserk. I think it was Goblin Slayer that we were talking about like a couple of months back, and I was like, damn, man, Goblin Slayer is just savage. Goes in a very unexpected way quite quickly. But it's very enjoyable as well. Quite dark, but I enjoyed it. Yo, what's up, Tyler? Thank you very much for the $5 super chat there, sir. Seeing I love the content. It's helped me get through so much in game and IRL. I really appreciate all you do and keep up the good work. Oh, thank you very much for the incredibly hearty message there, Tyler. I certainly do appreciate it, my dude. But let's get you up there as our blubbery swell of the day. And ladies and gentlemen, please send some mad love to our man, Tyler Buffkin there. An incredibly nice message and a $5 super chat. So mad love to Tyler. Thank you very much, sir. Let's just center that as well. And I think we should be good to go. So this is the what is it? The second boss, Ghost. So this one is going to reflect damage if you hit her while she is stunned. But I don't think it like matters that much. Just bait out heavy attacks if you want and special attacks. But you can afford to take a little bit of damage here and there. Need to not drop a special to him while she's stunned, and we should be good. Okay, just one more special one. Fury's going to trigger after this combo. Straight in special 2. Oh, bro, I friggin' love that special 2, man. Oh my goodness. Chad M coming in straight in with a $10 super chat there, sir. Thank you very much for the $10 super chat, man. Can I put out a chapter-specific hero recommended list for all variants? Oh, that's definitely like something I've been contemplating. Is like, how do I like make a good guide to all of the champions and like lay out the value to certain characters? So yeah, it's definitely something I want to do, man. I'm definitely going to be looking into how I can improve variant guides and information this year. So it might not be like in the next month, but after that, possibly. So it's definitely something I want to do. I think maybe the closest thing I've got to it, I mean, it covers all the variants, is like the best 5-star champions to rank 5 list. But I understand that doesn't cover stuff like chapter by chapter. So I don't think that's exactly what you're looking for. But that's the closest thing I have at the moment. But yeah, it is something I want to do, man. I don't know if it would be like better to create kind of a list of like problem fights. And then like a list of champions that could solve those problem fights. I don't know. I'm having a little bit of a think about the best way to go about doing it, but it's definitely something I want to do, man. So yeah, thank you very much for the super chat, so I certainly do appreciate it. I just know I plan on updating all sorts of guides this year, man. There's a lot of stuff I want to get up to scratch, especially after we've done some good runs on the free-to-play. Hopefully good runs anyway. And Ryman, thank you very much for the $12 super chat. You guys are going fierce with the super chats today, man. Thank you so much for all of them. A mad love to Ryman as well. Ryman says, totally serious question. What is my favourite Britney Spears song? I feel like Oops, I Did It Again just immediately pops to mind, because when I was about 7 years of age, I was actually a master player at Britney's Dance Beat on the PlayStation 2. I'm just saying, man, I could nail that song. So I think it's got to be, you know, Oops, I Did It Again. Because as soon as that Ooh Baby Baby comes in, I'm gone, mate. I'm there. I'm there in the moment. It's just me, the PlayStation 2 dance mat, and a new high score waiting to happen. So it's got to be that, mate. It's got to be that. But Hit Me Baby one more time. It's a banger as well, man. Don't know. There's just. How do you pick which piece of Picasso's artwork is the best one? Just can't, mate. They're all just beautiful in so many different ways there, Ryman. So thank you very much for the $12 super chat. I certainly appreciate it, dude. Oh, it's Ryan, that says, not Ryman. Sorry for mispronouncing your name there, sir. Right, let's get you up there with that $12 super chat. Yo, I'd pay $50 for that list, just saying. Damn, Chad. Slapping down another $5 as well. Oh, well. I'll think about, it's like formatting the list and how it would look visually. I think is one of the things I need to play about with. But I think it's definitely a good thing to do, because that's one of the things. As soon as people finish Act 5 and they get Cavalier, the thing right now is not like, let's 100% Act 6. It's like, okay, I've got to do all the variants, like what champion should I rank up to get through what? So it is definitely like a banger of a suggestion, and something that I've got on my list to somehow figure out a really good way to display it. But thank you very much for the super chat, sir. And it is something that I do want to tackle in the next few months, man. Maybe shortly, because we're probably like not that far off the release of variant. Well, maybe it's between like 1.5 and 2.5 months till the release of variant 5 now. So I might wait till the release of that. But I think it would be something good to ponder while I'm on the plane or something. Just start messing about in Google Sheets, seeing how I could format that information. Because the thing with MCOC, mate, it's just there's so much friggin' information. And it's just figuring out how to sort it. Like, the tier list is a beast, man. It's an absolute beast. And it's so hard to display a lot of stuff there. But I think maybe like quest by quest could do it. Could do something like the rank 5 champion sheet, and then give every character a ranking like for the individual quest of how useful they are, just to highlight if they have interesting uses. You get my noggin firing on all cylinders, chat. So I'll think about it. I think there's something cool I can do though. That'd be quite useful. Definitely gonna take a little bit of research on my behalf. But I think if I can pull it off, it'll be enough one of those guides that's just like an absolute banger. And then we can update with new champions and all that stuff. Oh, thank you very much, chat. I certainly appreciate all the super chats and the kind words, dude. It's all good. I'm just doing my best to, you know, help people send less money to Kabam. It's the goal of the channel, mate. Save your units and spend less on this game. That's the ultimate bottom line, boys. But Chad, thank you so much. Another $5 super chat. That brings up to a $20 total today. What's up to Nicholas as well? Anita, Samph as well. How am I coping with the side quest on Epic? I actually haven't done any of the side quests on Epic yet on the free-to-play. I might do a run at some point. I don't know if I can get completion. I could probably get like 6 to 8 bosses down reliably, but it depends on like who the final boss is, because I don't really have like any super strong rank 5. Yeah, I have no rank 5 champions on the free-to-play yet. Got a couple of rank 4s. But it's not maximum fortified quite yet. There we go, bro. Triple R Ryan, hope you're doing well. Britney's Dance Beat was a better game than MCOC. I mean, you can't really compare like a game like Marvel Contest of Champions, a D tier game, to a beyond God tier game like Britney's Dance Beat. Just endless hours of enjoyment, man. That was I think probably the only thing that, you know, prevented myself from becoming a rather exceptionally chubby kid. So I pray to the gods that designed Britney's Dance Beat every single day of my life. Oh, dude, congratulations on clearing Uncollected as well. First time this month, man. Dude, this is where the big rewards begin as well. Like, especially if you've only just become Uncollected, this month's event is a good time to have just become Uncollected. Because if you, you know, rinse out 100% Uncollected, the side event a little bit as well, get all your friggin' acorns up, mate. There's another couple of 5-star champions, a friggin' 5-star awakening gem, and just loads of stuff, man. There's all sorts of stuff. So yeah, sick, man. Tice, thank you very much for the 20 DKK super chat. Hope you're doing well, and thank you very much for the support. Yo, Justin Huff, mad love, thank you very much for the kind words, sir. I certainly appreciate it. Just bought a Captain Marvel movie from the Shards from the Acorn store. It's crazy like how cheap everything is from the Acorn store. I'm used to like all the stores in the past just being like, you know, a little bit overpriced, a little bit expensive for a lot of the stuff. But there is just so much good value there, which is really nice to see. A lot of people, from what I was seeing yesterday, man, just managed to get like all the 5-star shards pretty much instantly. If you do hammer out some of the objectives, you know, 100% in an Uncollected chapter or two. Hit the daily quests, mate. You're just laughing. You're rolling in shards. I love the amount of stuff on offer this month. It's like a really good package overall. I was thinking about this year starting like a tier list for monthly events, just because it's very just so we can like start to like hold Kabam to a bit more of a consistent standard, and just like roast the bad events as well. Because usually at the end of the month, like most months last year, I did a bit of an event review, but along with the event review, I think maybe we could tier that month's event just so we can compare the monthly events and how they feel, kind of like effort versus the amount of reward as well, and what people liked, what people didn't like. So I don't know, it might be something fun to do, man. But let's go over to the left-hand side here. We got Iceman as the boss. Do I want to bring in an additional counter? We got Sabretooth. I think the champion can deal with Iceman as well. Mysterio should be able to. As long as I don't get wrecked, boys. That's what we're trying to avoid. As long as I play well with Sabretooth, man, we are good. We are good to go. It's got to be it. Bro, a Mega Red clap Squirrel Girl. Bro, even Cyclops clap Squirrel Girl. She's just, well, now that I'm talking smack about Squirrel Girl, I'm gonna get wrecked, man. I'm gonna get wrecked when it comes to that boss coming up next. But from what I've seen, there are a lot of champions that seem to be a very effective counter to Squirrel Girl. It's very nice to see. Right. Part of me, man. Oh, I want to get the Sabretooth up to rank 5. We're very close. I think probably next Monday or Tuesday we're gonna do the third free-to-play 6-star opening, because we can actually open our third 6-star after today. But I'm gonna save up for I think a triple 5-star and also a what is it? Third 6-star free-to-play crystal opening along with 10 greater gifting crystals. You know, do a big chunky one, man. Make it a little bit more exciting as well. So I'm looking forward to that. But I'm interested to see if we get a champion that I want to take up to rank 2 as a 6-star. Because I think I have like 3 tier 5 basic on this account now. We're getting like Cavalier and the December event. And just all sorts of like little ways that I've generated tier 5 basic here and there. I'm still sad I missed that Fury conversion. Let's not lose hit points, man. Perfect, mate. Perfect. Got 5-star Nihilus and Old Man Logan awakened yesterday. Are they any good? They've both got their uses. They're not terrible champions. I like Old Man Logan after his buff more than I like a Nihilus personally. So, yeah, I think they both have their uses there. Got 5-star Sentinel yesterday. Is he useful without his awakened ability? He certainly is, man. Like, he's a bit more tricky to ramp up without his awakened ability, so his awakened ability is one that's really nice to have, but it's not absolutely essential for the champion. It can still be very useful, even without it. He's got to hit into block a lot to build up the charges. Okay, I need to play a little bit better here, man. Quake gameplay's a little bit off, a little bit rusty. Usually takes me like a fight or two to get into Quake. Track this man back for the distance as well. One more Earthquake might sort him out. That's not going to be enough. Yeah, not bad, apart from being pulverized toward the start of that one. So yeah, good little finish on MODOK there. Let's go for a bit of Black Widow Clairvoyant. Who do we want to use? A bit more Quake as well. I think it makes sense to, just because I want to save all the other champions can be an option if needed for Iceman. And I'm just worried about the fun and interactive damage if I do mess up on that fight. So let's just Quake these couple of fights for safety, and then we're good to go. How good is Unduped Mysterio? I don't think he needs his awakened ability that much, but it's quite nice to have. So unawakened, he slaps, man. He puts in work. He's got a solid poison immunity as well. So I like Mysterio, man. I've taken him up to rank 4 already, even without that awakened ability. Took a bit more damage than I wanted to in this matchup. But there we go. Clairvoyant is down. And we just got a guillotine left on this path, I think, before we go Iceman. So 10%. Oh, no. We got a Cat Marvel as well. Okay, we got a Cat Marvel. We'll just use the champion for that fight. Actually, let's use Sabertooth here, just so we can get the Fury up a little bit more before Iceman. Right, perfect there against Guillotine Man. Sabertooth is going to be dealing some damage in that Iceman matchup. Cat Marvel 1 should be quite quickly. Hopefully we can get 2 Furies on this next fight as well. So I think we enter the Iceman with, I think it's like 8 to 10 Furies. So even without the bleed, we should still hit fairly hard there. What's up, Captain Bay? Hope you're doing well. And Tice, thank you very much for the additional super chat there, sir. Hope you're doing well today. For rank 5 Captain America, Infinity War, or Iceman, both 5-star champions, I would say pretty much in every case, aside from if... Actually, no, you don't really need Iceman at rank 5. Definitely Cap, mate. Definitely Cap. I was going to say, if you need to go for Cavalier, maybe Iceman. But Iceman at rank 4, like, can get you Cavalier. So he doesn't really need... rank 5. Actually, it wasn't rank 5, it was just both 5 stars. So yeah, they're both good champions to take up as high as you can, man. Iceman to rank 4 and Cap to rank 5 as soon as you can. I'd say Cap is better overall, but Iceman has some good utility for certain fights, again, like the crossbones in Act 6, depending on what you're trying to do next, dude. Right, let's... Actually, I'm going to try this fight... let's just go with Sabertooth, man. Let's go with Sabertooth. Gonna stay with the champion just to see if I could survive. But I think the champion could survive. He's quite chunky, man. Be a little bit careful of that empowered immunity. Right. Oh, dude, that was such a clean kill on Iceman. I'm proper happy about that one. Sabertooth, once again, just showing that he is a really solid god tier, in my opinion, man. He's so good for a lot of these uncollected quests as well, just because he pretty much has the perfect time to ramp up and really shred through some of the harder fights as well. But yeah, that was a very nice run there. We've got a little bit of Squirrel Girl next. So I think we have some slightly annoying fights. Thing and Mr. Sinister, but we can quake those fights if needed as well. I did Epic and it was so easy this month. Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of players as well so far. I've yet to do 100%, but that, what was it, that friggin' invisible woman with the 50% attack and spite node, she was well annoying for the free-to-play account last month, man, and also died like a fair few times on Silver Surfer on some of the streams, so that was a bit of a pain, but I haven't heard people complaining about anything in particular, like event quest-wise, Steven Anderson, so it's nice to see a month that seems a little bit more straightforward. Just because I thought like certain elements of like last month's quest were a bit beyond the standard level of Uncollected. Kind of felt like life cycle stuff is a bit more at the level of Cavalier play than it is Uncollected. Even though there was some cheesy tactics. It's kind of like... The weird thing with Uncollected is the difficulty just bounces around so much. Like one month it can be like really straightforward, and the next month you've got like deeper Act 6 nodes. So yeah, it's like they just can't figure out if they want it to be Uncollected difficulty or add Cavalier sometimes. But Bailey Wright, thank you very much for the £1 super chat. Absolute mad love there. Sabretooth was my first 5-star champion and still my favourite 5-star. He's such a good character. Just because he's one of those champions you get, they don't need to be awakened. Like, you immediately get him and he's got tons of value throughout all sorts of stuff. Hard-hitting champion, skill armor break, Iceman immunity. But really hard-hitting champion, man. Especially once you get really past the first fight, the damage starts to become something quite special. But if you can get him up to... what was it, like 15 Furies? The damage is just very, very silly. Oh no. Don't quite know the timing for evading things. Heavy attack against the wall. Got the funniest man back here. Alright, we just need one more earthquake to finish this man off. He's got protection for now. There we go. Sorted, mate. Just another Sinister to get through. Now I think we've got a few more fights for Sabretooth. I can't use, what is it? Sabretooth for Cable, though. So I think we'll bring in Champion there. But Mr. Sinister, I'm feeling a little bit of Mysterio, man. We'll go for that. Ah, thank you very much, Tice. I certainly appreciate it, dude. Thank you for all the kind words and super chats today, man. Alright, let's block out the healing now. And then let's go for one more gas. Right, come on, mate. I'm actually well excited. Hopefully I can get the friggin' tech gem from this month's event. Awaken Mysterio, or just awaken him in a crystal opening early next week. Either would be an amazing outcome. Alright, let's give it a go. I wanted to heal block him right before going into the old special 3. Just so coming out after we can deal a combo and not get like a ton of it healed back. There we go. If we act quick, we might be able to drop this man. Yeah, perfect, man. Oh, he's hitting really hard. And I haven't even got like Mysterio properly leveled up yet. He's still missing a lot of levels. So I'm excited for the day when we get him to level 45. But I need a lot more ISO. Maybe after next week's crystal opening we should be able to. But I wanted to use this cable fight just to get the champion ramped up. If we need to use him for Squirrel Girl, do really badly with Sabretooth. So I'm hoping we perform quite well there. Interested to try the champion versus Nova as well. I think between should be a good time. Can we get those Furies? Fantastic. Okay, he's got Power Flood. I'm just going to back off. Try and bait out special 2 here. Dodge that. In with an intercept. Just back off, try and bait out special 2. And yeah, let's just dump the special 2 for the finish here now if we can. Oh, we didn't get the final crit. Well, we start with like 3 Furies, so even if we do have to use this man for Squirrel Girl, by the time we build up to a special 2, we'll have at least 4 there. And it should be enough for a really good chunk of damage. So we got 3 more fights of Sabretooth, 1 on Gambit, 1 on Falcon, 1 on Squirrel Girl. It's nice that you can run both Champion and Sabretooth in the same team. We're getting quite unlucky with the amount of persistent charges that Sabretooth is getting though. Always rolling on the very low side. Luckily we haven't needed him for a lot of fights. Hasn't mattered too much. Because with the bleeds just didn't really make sense for Cable. He's alright for Thing. We could have used him for Thing, but Quake's just a bit too good versus Thing. Let's see if we can get that conversion there. Perfect. I saw there... What did I see earlier? I saw there was a One Punch Man fighting game coming to PS4 end of next month. It looks really good, actually. I might do like a video series on that, or do like some online battles or something, because I love the My Hero Academia One's Justice game on PS4. That's so much fun. There's a sequel coming out this year, and I want to do videos on that as well, because I wouldn't say I'm really like that great on the first one, but it's so much fun, man. The second one looks like it's going to be a banger as well. So maybe a short video series, doing some online battles and having a little bit of fun in those games. Might be some slightly unconventional content to expect from the channel, but I want to play more fighting games, man. That's my goal for this year. Let's beat some nerds. Probably get my ass handed to me and get a bit of a reality check. But both of those games look really fun, man. 1v1 in the subs. That could be a series. I don't know if you can queue into specific players, but that could be it, mate. Oh, thank you very much, Eric. I certainly appreciate that, man. What local nodes are going to be placed in World War III? Oh, bro. Every single node. Aspect of war, man. Friggin' everybody's going to be unstoppable constantly. There's going to be 200% power gain as well. The drones. Nobody has drone immunity. Like, drones are just going to be OP, man. They're going to be nuking everybody down. So, yeah, you just want to stay at home, mate. Stay at home and enjoy your mum's cooking. That's my advice. Right. Can we backdraft? Bit of a cheeky one. Didn't work out, though. Oh, no! She got me! She got me! Oh, no! No! Oh, that's what I get for talking rubbish. Oh, it's that acorn slingshot. Well, in all fairness, man, it's only the second time I've seen that special 2 in game. But that's what happens when you chat rubbish about boss, lads. The boss is immediately going to wreck you after. It's a one-way ticket to getting your ass handed to you. Oh, bro, that special 2, friggin' savage as well, just tore me apart. So we can hit her after the heavy, but we need to get the timing right and precise on that. Can I, like, dodge the special one and then retaliate in? I think I can. Oh, did I not dex that properly? Apparently not. That's why I do it. Okay, I've got to dodge the slingshot attack, or beat into a block a few times. Got to dodge it for my own... Oh, there we go. Okay, backflip. She's down, boys. There we go. 1-1. The fun has begun. What's up, Luke Riley? Thank you very much for the $10 super chat there, sir. Hey, Seatin, how is it going? Very well, thank you. I recently pulled a 5-star Clairvoyant, and I'm really close to another 5-star Crystal. How many rewards do I think that you can get if I haven't beaten Act 4 yet? Bro, you haven't beaten Act 4 yet, and you just copped a 5-star Clairvoyant. You're going to be laughing, mate. Just rank up that champion, and, yeah. Like, beat Act 4. Like, Clairvoyant, man. You can make the push, and then you can buy, I think it's like, about half the stuff in the store. It's all the stuff for, like, the green badge icon. If you're talking about the Acorn store, but bro, if Clairvoyant is one of your first 5-star champions, you are laughing, mate. You're having a proper giggle. Do everything you can. Get that character up to rank 2 ASAP, and she's just going to carry you, bro. Just spam that special 2. The regeneration is nuts. So yeah, dude, just have fun with that, man. She's going to be really, really awesome for your progression. But huge congrats on that. That's a banger of a champion to get. Right, we do have Havoc and Killmonger. Actually, we can ignore the Killmonger, right? Do you want to ignore the Killmonger? Well, we can ignore. Let's ignore the Killmonger just for like super easy path completion. We'll see how the team's looking. Actually, we'll assess the situation based off that. Let's go for Rogue. A bit of Sabertooth. Hopefully, we get like 5 charges here, man. That'd be sick. 5 charges. 4 charges is... It's an alright amount. We'll take it, man. At least it's not 3 charges. Use Sabertooth for a fair few fights here. Definitely on the Black Widow. I think there's like a standard Loki and a few others. Oh, mate, that's a cheeky backdraft there. But Luke, absolute mad love for the super chat, sir. And yeah, huge congratulations. But I'll make that push as soon as you possibly can to get Act 4 done. Like, just something that I was contemplating doing. Because I noticed my girlfriend, she's progressing on Act 4 at the moment. She's like the biggest slacker when it comes to this game. But she gets really lost in Act 4. And whenever like she's raging at a path, I'm like, babe, what's up? And she's like, oh, this fight's impossible. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's impossible because you've taken the hardest path in Act 4. So I don't know, but I want to pose this to you to chat. Would it be helpful if I did a guide for Act 4 for progressing players on like the easiest paths? Because I think to veterans it seems quite obvious, but I guess if you're a progressing player, I don't know. I think it might be something that some players find quite useful. But would you find it quite useful if you've yet to do it? And also, oh, what is it, Bailey? Sorry if I missed your super chat there, sir. Have a lot of money, but what's my favourite event of 2019? Oh, what did I like? I think, what was it? What? I'm just trying to think if there was like any event that I was just like, yes, I love this event. Because most events got a little bit old by the end of the month. But I don't know. I quite like the Fantastic and Doom Invasions. I had a bit of a sweet spot for those. And there's a lot of additional bonus rewards throughout that month as well. I quite like the Human Torch and Annihilus like invasions that would come about. But I didn't think there was like any outstanding event last year, like Gwenpool Goes to the Movies or anything, to the best of my memory. I liked February when they had like the Captain Marvel challenge and a few others. But Bailey, thank you very much for your super chat, man. I certainly appreciate it. Seeing every guide is helpful. Well, sometimes I'm like, you know, is this guy going to be helpful, or is it just, am I just stating the obvious here? That's what I worry about, man, sometimes. But then, like, I always just remember that there are so many different, you know, people in different situations. So I'm just curious to get the input of chat, really. Helps me figure out. Oh, gosh, I'm not doing well at these evades at all, am I? Champion's been absolutely battered. Right, let's take this man down. Not the best one. So we need some more Labyrinth guides by the look of it. But yeah, I could smash that out at some point. I think I'll put it on the list for the year, man. I'll put it on the list for the year, because I know Act 4, because there are so many paths, like you go into every quest and there's like 6 to 8 paths in most of them. Like it does become like, oh, you know, where should I go, what should I do? Like some are a bit easier to figure out than others. So yeah, I think it might be something at some point. Yo, what's up, Beast Mode? Hope you're doing well, dude. Oh, I need to make sure I don't get hit on this fight. I was too busy being a bit distracted on the previous one. Smacked up by Punisher 2099. Oh, there we go, man. There we go. You keep getting wrecked by Venom. Venom is, he is like one of those champions. It's very menacing to fight. He plays very, very aggressively on most nodes as well. So as a beginner or a progressing player, man, he can be a massive thorn in your side. So yeah, don't feel alone, my friend. A lot of people have struggles with Venom. Do a guide on MCOC YouTubers and roast them. Oh my goodness. The YouTube, they can handle the banter, my friend. They can handle the banter. But to be fair, I enjoy most YouTubers, man. I think most of them are a great asset to the community. But boy, oh boy, could I do a roasting, man? Maybe at some point, man. Maybe at some point. But I want to make sure that I wasn't, you know, starting any bad blood with anybody. Don't want to upset anyone. 200 for a basic cavalier or 300 for Squirrel Girl. Well, you never want to go for the basic cavaliers, man. They're just dirt. They're just trash, man. So yeah, you know, if you're, it depends like exactly what you're looking for and hunting for. Because if you're gonna buy cavaliers as a player on a limited budget, you want to wait for like the next beyond god tier insane champion. And Squirrel Girl, she looks like she's got some nice damage. Bleed damage, but I think she's going to have a lot of cons as well. But Squirrel Girl Cavaliers versus regular ones, you know, Squirrel Girl all the way, bro. I'm going to get detonated here. Question is, can I deal a bit more damage to this man before I get nuked? Oh, I was worried I invaded too early there, but it's all good for now. This will deal, probably get him down to about 40%. And then if I'm lucky, might be able to get him down before he kills me. It's going to be straight at special 1, so let's hold block. Try and get him special 2. Get rid of some of his prowess for the heavy there. This might be enough, actually. Let's go for it. Oh, that's... Oh, okay, yeah, just just about, man. Mysterio is not really that much of a havoc counter at all, but that worked out nicely. Sweet, so let's just take the path to Nova, man. We might as well. Like, there's no point going for that Killmonger. Skip that man out completely. Oh, okay, that's great news. Right, who do we want to use first against Nova? Okay, I need like a warm-up try. Maybe Thing. Maybe let's go Thing for the warm-up try because I don't have the full synergy here. Oh no, so I needed a warm-up try, lads. Right. Oh, did I turn off the energy damage on the special 2 there? I was trying to fully evade it. I was like, worst case scenario, man, I'm going to be indestructible. But that that just didn't work out there. Right, okay. Sabertooth time it is. Let's see if we can get this man down now. Nova, a bit of a menace. Kind of like Yellow Jacket's special 1 and then a charge. Oh no! Partially battered, boys, but we're not in the bin just yet. Oh, mate. Thought we had that. Sabertooth taking these hits to the face like a beast. Oh, no. I was It's a bit too early on that one, man. Way too keen on that final blast. Yeah, I need to do some lessons in how to evade that one. The specials, they are a little bit tricky to evade. It's really just getting the timing used to it. I'm still not the best Nova fighter out there just yet. But I'll get there, lads, in good time. It's not like I'm playing a crazy Beyond God tier champion like more today. I don't... Ugh. It's a Muppet mistake there, but there we go. Nova goes down. Still, still so much more straightforward than that freaking Silver Surfer last month. So, yeah, that was a nice little run on the free-to-play, man. Proper happy with that one. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's free-to-play completion live stream, if you could do me a massive favor, oh, words are so difficult. If you could do me a massive favor and smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day. And now I'll just leave it a second just to finish, but take care everyone and have a great one.